That winning feeling at Old Trafford yet again. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, where that was an. I've put their demolition job. It was more than that. It was complete dominance from Liverpool today. 3-0 against Manchester United. Let me first say this. I did think we would win. But never in my wildest dreams did I think we would win 3-0. Amazing result, amazing day, amazing result. Stream, please remember. Am I back? Yep, I am back. Remember to hit that subscribe button as well. I am absolutely unbelievable as well. Sorry, guys, my internet has just gone a wee bit. We'll get into the match. John Conway, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Rennie, I am absolutely ecstatic, my friend. Absolutely ecstatic. Hope you're well as well. Big up Douglas and the Liverpool gang. Smash the likes up and then subscribe. Like Man United were today. Absolutely. Yes. It was a demolition job. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. What a great couple of days for me. Simpson finally sacked in my first slot game at no better place to win. Yeah, it was just incredible win today. From start to finish, I thought we were really, really good. I suppose United started the better of the two teams. I think after the sort of the first 20, 25 minutes, I think we were in the ascendancy. I think we just took over completely, to say the very, very least. Hello, Glasgow Red TV. John Moore in the house. How are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Siobhan is in. Hello, Siobhan. Bit of a bad day for Manchester United, I've got to say. I will get to Manchester United because I do have a few things to say about Manchester United. I do have a few things to say as well. Stephen says another great one for Liverpool. It was a brilliant one. Absolutely brilliant. It was indeed. Gravenberch and Luke Shaw main standards along with Salah playing in his play great. Yeah, Salah owns Old Trafford. I think that's now 10 goals in his last 7 appearances at Old Trafford. It's quite incredible. And Salah is definitely going to be going leaps and bounds now, I think, as well. I don't care as Manchester United, we've struggled there in the past seasons as a statement run. Yes, I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. It is a statement victory as well. Mo Salah just breaking records. Yeah, absolutely. So, start of the game. Obviously, we started with the same team that played Brentford, and I think everyone kind of had a feeling it would be the same team. I know there was question marks maybe about Chiesa coming, being on the bench, but I can kind of see why they've not included him today. He's not even in the Italy squad to go to the Euros. So that's another thing you'd have to say. He's not actually with the Italy squad. So that's another thing. That's another thing when you look at today. So same team, I was happy. I was very, very happy because that team against Brentford played very, very well. Today, I've got to say, United did start the brighter of the two teams. They did look like they had an ascendancy. They looked like they were trying to, create something. And to be fair to United, it's a fairly new team. Like De Ligt started, Mazraoui started, obviously Xerxes started as well. And obviously when I looked at that midfield, Casemiro, Menu, Bruno for United, I thought, right, okay, if we can play the ball, we can play the ball where we're playing through their midfield, because this is the thing. This is the thing with Liverpool under Arne Slot at the moment. If you've noticed, the midfield, it seems to be going through the midfield, and it seems to be going out to Salah, it seems to be going out to Diaz. We saw today that United had so many spaces in midfield that we could exploit. And the sooner they get Manuel Ugarte in that team, look, he's not going to fix the problems at Manchester United. Let me just say that. He was not going to fix the problems at Manchester United. But if you're a United fan, you must be very, very concerned at this moment in time. Because that's now 3 years of Ten Hag. Yeah, there we go. 4 months. I don't see what the plan. Just going to check something because my mic is. So I was saying, I don't see any when you look at Manchester United as a whole, there's no clear vision of what's going through. And as Shaban says, Slot 3 games in has a clear identity. Ten Hag, third season, I don't get what he's trying to do. It does feel like that. It does feel like Manchester United don't have a plan going forward. And they did start the game very, very well today. They did. But the more the game went on, I mean, Casemiro had an absolute disastrous game. And again, he's another player who I was amazed United didn't let go in the summer. And it's another reason to say United don't seem to be doing very well in the transfer market at the moment. They got 17 players out as well. They needed to make more signings. Ugarte's not going to fix it. Ugarte is definitely not going to fix these problems as well. And we did actually have a goal ruled out for the faintest of offsides. And again, it was very, very good play again. Obviously, Jota to Salah, and it was a Trent Alexander-Arnold. And yeah, look, I felt for him because he did go and kiss the camera. Which wasn't the greatest idea to do. But look, no, I think it was a correct decision. And after that, it kind of boosted Liverpool's sort of almost wanting to go through their midfield at will. And I've got to say, the pass from Casemiro to the pass from Casemiro to try and get obviously Bruno in is taken off by Gravenberch very, very well, very, very well as well. That for me today, Gravenberch's best game in a Liverpool shirt. I think he was excellent. I think he's really thriving in that 6 role. He really, really is. He's thriving in that 6 role. He is. It's almost like he's like a new player. And what I mean by that is, he's been there for a year now, and already I'm seeing what he can do, in this midfield. And I think working with Alexis McAllister being beside him is very, very good. And also, I think Szoboszlai being just in front of him is very, very good as well. Look, that first goal today was very, very good play. Gravenberch taking the ball from the really bad pass from Casemiro, plays it to Salah, who has had another magnificent game in the Liverpool shirt, and then plays it across, and then there it is, Diaz and Szoboszlai. Now, I didn't know at this time that I actually thought it was Szoboszlai that scored. I actually thought it was Szoboszlai that actually put the ball in the back of the net. But actually, no, it was Luis Diaz. Now, you can all remember my match reaction from, I think, Ipswich, maybe. I think it was Ipswich. I said then, I'm wanting Diaz to get more goals and get more involved in the play. That is now 3 goals in his last 2 games. So he is getting goals very, very good. So that was really, really good as well. Um, and his finishing for the first goal was very, very good, but his second goal, that is just clinical. It is just it's a Luis Suarez esque finish. Now I know I'm obviously speaking about Uruguayan, but I was a Colombian, but that is a Suarez esque finish. The way he just turns it and fires very, very low past Onana, who, let's be honest, Onana in that net. I don't know why Manchester United have got him as a goalkeeper. I honestly don't. Um, this is the guy that they thought they could actually replace. Going off again. Another sort of bad move as well from Ten Hag. Look, I've got to say as well, today that was a very, very good performance from the Reds. First half, look, going in 2-0 half time, you would always think, right, we basically go for the third. Go for the third because we know what happens at Old Trafford. If you go ahead at half time, we seem to have a bit of a we always seem to balls it up. We always seem to balls our chances up almost. But not today. Not today, thankfully. And again, United sort of came out the traps again in that sort of that second half, and then we just took over. And again, it was a mistake by Kobe Minu this time as well, and then obviously Salah scores. And again, I've got to say the questioning of the goalkeeper, the mark, the where he was standing, I think you've got to say is not very, very good from Onana as well. So yeah, 3-0, very, very good. And I look at that game today and I'm thinking, yeah, 3-0 up. You could have gone for three, you could have gone for 4 or 5, but Slot, I really like what Slot's doing at Liverpool. I really like what he's sort of doing now, and it is he's slowly sort of deciding who's boss. Basically, takes off Trent. Look, Trent, I think was very, very good. I think he was very, very good today. Nice wee smile. So obviously, all things are happy. Obviously, Bradley comes on. Simicus comes on for Robertson. Gakpo on for Diaz. Nunes on for Jota. So it's really, really good to see that win the game, get these players off, get them fresh for the international break, and then see what happens. But I've got to say, today as a whole, I think you could have had probably 3 man in the matches there, because man in the match. But you could have given it to anybody. And actually, if you want to be honest, Allison had a couple of good saves today. He had a couple of good saves. That one from Xerxes was very, very good as well. So look, very, very good win. And yeah, I did say actually before the game as well. I did say we have only had 4 wins, I think, in the last 20 years at Old Trafford. So it's good to get another victory. Good to get another victory, but that's obviously the Liverpool side of things. But I will come to your comments because Manchester United. I do have a few things to say about Manchester United. Let me see your guys' thoughts. Douglas, thoughts on the way we moved the ball and our tenacity to win the ball back. I thought the off the ball movement today was really, really good, especially when you see Jota's run for the first goal. It was very, very good. It was very, very good. You've got to say. So I was very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that as well. Siobhan says we didn't deserve to win that game. To be fair, Casemiro was shocking, and the midfield was non-existent. Yeah, you badly need Ugarte. I've got to say, I think Ugarte will definitely change your defensive structure in that midfield. But Same old problems with United, unfortunately. Same old problems with United as well. Baz, hello mate. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Yatin, big up. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. It's been ages since I saw you. Hope you're doing well. And big up chat. Yes, John. Of course, he needs to build up his fitness. I agree. And the fact he's not going with Italy is a big factor as well. I think that is a real big factor. As well. Popcorn as well. Yes, of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. So it's good to see you, my friend. Saw 3 games on has a clear identity 10x third season. I don't get what he's trying to do. Yeah, exactly. I think he's on a sugary peg now. I think he is on a sugary peg. Gravenberch's best game in Liverpool shirt. Diaz looks so good and better under slot than Klopp. Yes, he does. And it's really good to see as well, because I think Diaz is a player who, I wouldn't say sort of lost confidence, but he kind of like lost his way a little bit. So I think it's good to see. I think it's good to see. And yeah, shout out to all those people who are actually wanting him sold in the summer. Yeah. Shirt, yes. When Gamber signed for us, I always thought he had the height and tools to be a 6, but not under Klopp. I didn't. Ryan worked on physicality clearly too. Yeah, he looks a different player now. He definitely looks a different player, and especially having a manager who can really trust you in Arne slot as well. Yes, we were wearing the third kit, and by the way, that third kit is a thing of beauty. I mean, I've obviously got the, actually yes, I bought the away one the other day, so I've got that one. So I'll probably get that one, the third one, because the third one's lovely. Not so sure about the home one. I'll be honest. I think it's that neck. It's kind of a bit strange, but yeah. I keep calling him Gravy Birch because he's different gravy at the moment. I like that. I do like that. As well. Not the beating Ten Hag needed. No, absolutely not. Under Klopp, we would have went for more and wasted our energy. It was costless later in the season. Under Slot, we are saving energy and more control. We never won games like that under Klopp. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the safest thing to say with that, Chris, is that we do look like a team that doesn't want to waste energy. We look like a team that just wants to save energy. And we also look like a team that actually strolls through games now. We do feel like that kind of team. Never today did I actually ever feel threatened by Manchester United. Obviously, apart from maybe the Xerxes header, which Alisson saves very well. But Rashford non-existent. I don't know. I don't know why on earth Amad Diallo was dropped today. I have absolutely no idea from that. I think Delict was probably their best defender. If we're being honest, he was probably their best defender. I think he's a bit lucky. I don't know if anybody else thinks this. I thought he was a little bit fortunate to still be on the pitch because he absolutely wipes Diaz out as well. But I'll come to your comments as well. Again, I'm not comparing Klopp and Slot. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Panoff, good evening, my friend. Great effing win. Fantastic victory. Absolutely fantastic. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hi, thoughts on the Mohammed quotes? Will Salah leave? I don't think. I think they've been taken out of context a little bit, Balam. I'll be honest. I think when you look at the quotes that's been said, I think he's literally meaning that it is his last year at the club for now. Until they offered him a new deal, we don't know. We just don't know. We just do not know what will be happening. But it's going to be very intriguing to say the very least. Slot is the only manager who goes through this tactical detail after the game in the media too. Really good listen to. He just seems like a humble guy, Chris. Seems like a really humble, honest guy who really wants to get his ideas across, and he clearly is doing that. And I think rival fans are now seeing that what he can do as well. So it's only a good thing going forward for sure. Jordan Hyman, hello, come on Liverpool, absolutely. Gary Richardson, Italio, Douglas D. Boy, Liverpool were great. Ten Hag is technically inept. Gravenberch is a sexy beast. I could not say anything else. Anything else. As I said earlier, I think Pep Linders had too much say over our team the last 2 or 3 seasons. Under Slot, they are much better. Yes, I would absolutely agree with that. I do think, look, Pep Linders is doing a very good job at RB Salzburg, and obviously good luck to him. But I do agree. I do think he did get in the way, especially writing a book as well. I don't think I've ever seen like another opposition sort of number 2 writing books. So yeah, I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you there. I'm so happy for a Liverpool win, especially when it's against your greatest rivals, Stephen. Especially when it is against your greatest rivals, it is a fantastic feeling as well. It has a Shankly to Paisley feeling. It does. And actually, Arne Slot is the first Liverpool manager to beat Manchester United on his debut since Bob Paisley in 1975. And there was, I think it's the first win at Old Trafford as well for a Liverpool manager in his debut game since 1936, I think, in the early 30s. So yeah, we're breaking more records as the time goes on, as well. Geordie's on. Hello, Geordie. Hope you're well. Yeah, that's a big result for you guys. 2-1 today against Tottenham. You'll be very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. But mate, that was a demolition job at Old Trafford. Yes, it was. Van Dijk and Salah have said it's last year of their current contract. That's all they're saying. Yeah, and remains to be seen if they get a new one. But if I'm Mo Salah, I would be looking to get a new contract because I honestly think he is getting towards those records of being sort of the highest scorer in possibly the club's history, because the way he's been playing recently is really, really good. As well, pick up Geordie. We're both unbeaten before the international break. Yeah, Newcastle have been kind of slowly going along recently. 2 wins and a draw. So very, very good. Very, very good to say the very least. Big up, mate. And Slot broke the 20-year opening game win. Yes, he certainly did. He certainly did. And it is really, really good to see. Right. I did say I would have my say on Manchester United. Right. If there are any United fans in here, then please just take this. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Obviously, you'll be feeling very, very disappointed about another defeat to Liverpool. I think you haven't actually beaten us in 13 games. I think I read that right. Actually, in the league. So that's going to be a bit of a concern. No wins in 13 games against Liverpool. That is quite incredible. Quite incredible when you actually look at that. I'm thinking actually 21, 20, or it was definitely Ten Hag's first season the last time you beat us as well. I think the business you've done this summer. Look, I think Mazraoui is a good upgrade on Wan-Bissaka. I think that is a very, very good signing. De Ligt, I think, is very, very good. As well. Everyone's wearing those jerseys today. Yeah, this one, yeah. Unfortunately, the actual writing on the front of the Standard Charter is actually peeling off. So it's not not good to see. Yes, Manchester United. De Ligt is a very good signing. I think him and Martinez is definitely the partnership to go forward. I am amazed you didn't go for a left back in the summer. Because for me, Luke Shaw and Malacia, for whatever reason, they are injury prone. I think is the safest thing to say. Ugarte, I don't know why you left that so late in the window. Xerxes, I'm not so sure about. I know that Bologna had a very good season last season, but again, I'm not so sure of what the ideas are coming across for Xerxes. I don't know where his best position is. And Ten Hag, some of the things he's coming out with makes me almost laugh, a little bit. He's saying that United are the second best team when it comes to trophies won. Like he's obviously won like 2 trophies in 2 years, or something like that across this nonsense. But again, Slot has been at Liverpool 3 months, and you can see an idea, you can see a vision, you can see a structure, you can definitely see what is happening and what ideas are coming across from Arne Slot. Ten Hag's now been at Manchester United for 3 years. I struggle to see where you are going forward under Ten Hag. And I honestly think that Manchester United are a side that have obviously had new ownership, obviously, and Yusuf came in. But they clearly do not trust that manager. They clearly do not trust that manager. Ten Hag is sacking himself. Now, when I say that, he is making decisions where you're like, well, the subs today, the subs. Let me just say those subs. Why are you bringing Garnacho off for Ahmad, for example? Rashford was non-existent yet again. Feels to me he is favoriting. You've got favoritism for some players. Rashford's definitely one of them. I can't remember the last time Marcus Rashford was dropped in a Manchester United shirt. Now, I was obviously watching the game on obviously Sky, and they were obviously saying about Marcus Rashford. This has been happening too much now for United. Rashford completely not performing. You've got Garnacho who came in today. And look, Garnacho didn't have a great game, to say the very, very least. But I honestly am shocked that Ahmad was dropped, because Amad Diallo, when he came on today, shown that he can be very, very dangerous, and he was actually one of the few players to actually go at a couple of players, and actually dangerous when he came on as well. And it's like the changes that came on as well. It's like Rashford plays 90 minutes again. Is Ten Hag too scared to take Marcus Rashford off? Because it feels to me that he is. And United fan base have been completely divided over Ten Hag. I spoke to Sophie about this the other night, and obviously a big thank you to obviously Sophie for coming on the channel, which was very, very good as well. But when you look at Manchester United as a whole, they are just. I just don't see any change in last season. I just don't see any change in last season, and this is being sort of similar to Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers. Now, you remember his final season, Brendan Rodgers the club actually changed his backroom staff. Ten Hag has changed some of his backroom staff, and it's already looking like the Van Nistelrooy has came in as number 2. It already feels like he's going to probably take over at some point this season. It has a feeling of that. It does have a feeling of that. So if I'm a United fan, I would be very, very concerned right now, because for me, I don't think Ten Hag is the manager to take you guys forward. And I think you need new blood. I think you need new, fresh ideas as well. But yeah, Manchester United are a complete mess. And I think Ten Hag is sacking himself. I think he is. I think he's trying to get himself sacked. But hey ho, that's United. That's United for you. And I'm just going to enjoy Liverpool to do what they've been doing as well. Let me go into some of your comments as well. You shited are a shambles. They will finish 12th. That stadium is a dump. They're not great. They are not great as well. Justin Myers, hello mate, hope you're well. Slot brings something different to the team. He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Um, I do have to say that as well. I do think he is a very, very good manager now. And I think as well, he is very, very good tactically. He is very, very good tactically. You watched the Brentford game last week. You watched Ipswich last week as the following week as well. We do seem to be playing with a real confidence in the team, and that's now 3 clean sheets in a row. We're going for the Golden Glove. Yeah, I'm not, as I said, I'm not getting too carried away over 3 clean sheets, because I think it's fantastic to say that. But um, I know that we've only got one signing. I know we only got one signing, but I look at this team and I'm like, yeah, this is a team to go. Obviously, we need to be lucky with injuries. I think that's the safest thing to say. We do need to be lucky with injuries, but look at what will happen if we can go into this season really, really strongly. I think we're in for a very good season, and not many people are actually saying Liverpool can go on a sort of a title charge. But the way Slot started, the way we've been playing, it's still too early to say. But Arsenal struggled a wee bit. They drew with Brighton. Yes, the City look like they're the City of old, as well. Chelsea are Chelsea. They don't look great. So Liverpool just have to focus on themselves. They just have to focus on themselves, see what they can do, and look, if we can continue what we've been doing, I think we're in for a very, very good season. Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup. It's going to be very, very good, I think. Say the very, very least. As well. Gravenberch, is he slowly making that 6 role his own? I think so. I think so. I can't see any way for Endo to go into the team at the moment. I think Gravenberch is just working his way really, 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 really good into this team. So yeah, I think he's doing really, really well, and I think as well, it kind of just shows that he probably, as Chris said earlier, he does have the sort of the attributes now to be a number 6. So it's a good wee thing to say about Gravenberch, or Gravy Birch, as some people have been saying, as well. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please remember to hit that like button. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. As I did say at the top of the show, I am 15 away from 3K. So getting ever, ever, ever so closer now to 3K, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. When I said at the start of the year that my target for the end of the year would be 3K. So to potentially get that before the end of the year would be very, very good. And then obviously we look ahead to sort of 5K and then something like that, as well. Yes, Celtic did beat Rangers 3-0. Yeah, Celtic did beat Rangers 3-0 as well. Right, we'll go into player ratings, because I think I've not done a player ratings for a while, as well. Douglas, thought on how sloppy United were to chase lost balls, sorry. Yeah, their passing was erratic, really, really erratic. Yeah, I didn't think they were great. I think our midfield 3 were better than their midfield 3. Let me just put it that way. So yeah, and Ravi says there, Allison was class. He certainly was. So we'll start with Allison. 2 vital saves from Xerxes. Mazraoui, I think, had one in the first half as well, which he did really, really well to save. I'm going to give Allison a 9. I think he was very, very good when he was stepped upon, and another clean sheet. Goalkeepers love clean sheets, and Allison got another clean sheet. Trent Alexander-Arnold, imperious. Should have probably had a goal. Very unlucky for it to be ruled off, unfortunately. But he was very, very good at right back, and nice to see the smile back. Nice to see the smile back on Trent's face. So I'll give Trent an 8. Kanate, very, very good again. Very, very good again. Very impressed. Hopefully he stays fit. Hopefully he's another one that will stay fit and see what he does with France and the upcoming Nations League games. Yeah, Kanai 8. Definitely, he was very very good. Van Dijk got booked, so I don't know if I'd put that down. But again, I thought he was imperious as well. So yeah, I think I'll give him an 8. I would have given him a 9 because I think he did have a very good game, to say the very least. Robertson Robertson was good today. He was good. Couple of times he sort of was running at their back line, and as well he did head the ball back to sort of Allison to sort of clear the danger. So 8 for Robbo. Gravenberch 9. I mean, I have a close 3 for man of the match. Gravenberch is one of them, so I'll give Gravenberch a 9, and I may come back to that. McAllister thought had a very very good game when he was beside Gravenberch. I think he was really really good. I'll give McAllister an 8. Soboslai. Do I mark him down because he should have scored? He should have scored. No, he got an assist. To be fair, he probably should have scored one at the end there. Because he did dally on the ball, dilly-dally on the ball, but like it was a very very good performance from Soboslai. So I'll give him an 8. Diaz 9. Diaz was excellent today. 2 fantastic finishes, the header, and then obviously the finish for the second goal was really really good. And yes, didn't get the hat trick, but on another day he might well have got a hat trick. But very very good. 9 for Diaz. Jota. Not many people are noticing that run he made for the first goal because it takes De Ligt out, it takes Martinez out. Very very good performance from Diogo Jota as well. So Jota gets an 8. Salah 2 assists and a goal. I'm going to give man of the match to Mo Salah. I think imperious again, and he is a game changer. And there's 15 goals against Manchester United now. He is the highest scoring player against Manchester United. 10 goals in his last 7 appearances against Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's just mental. Absolutely mental how well he has been doing recently. He looks a different player. He looks a completely different player. New haircut, as they were saying, as well. And I just hope that those words were almost come and get me a new contract because I'm ready to stay, because he's been here 9 years now, almost, and I think another year contract would definitely give him to a testimonial as well. And he is almost 4th on the all-time scorers for Liverpool, which is mental. I think he's only a couple behind Billy Liddell or something like that. So he's getting ever so closer now. As well. So yeah, I'm giving Mo Salah my man of the match. I did have 3. I did have Diaz, I had Gravenberch, and I had Salah. They all get 9s, but I'm giving it to Salah because he got 2 assists and he got a goal as well. But as I said, very questionable goalkeeping from Andre Onana because he looked like he made it very, very easy to say. So yeah, that was very, very good from them. And then obviously the subs that came on. Obviously Gakpo. Gakpo had an alright game. I thought he had an okay game. Again, he's another player I think will thrive under this new system as well. So he was good. I'll give him. I'll be giving everyone 8, so I'll give him an 8. Who else came off? Bradley. Bradley came on. Again, defended pretty well. Pretty well, I thought, for some of that game as well. Yeah, 8 for Bradley. Simicas came on for Robbo. He came on for Robbo. That's his 100th appearance for Liverpool now as well, Simicast. So, yeah, a couple of wee milestones. Andy Robertson, I think, was 500th appearance as well. So, yeah, quite incredible. But yeah, Simicast didn't really get much of an impact to do what he had to do as well. But good to get him on for his 100th appearance. But so I won't really give that him that on that. Another one, Nunes. Did he touch the ball? I can't remember Nunes touching the ball. To be fair, I can't remember him touching the ball. But even still, it was still a very good performance from the Reds. And look, Salah definitely deserves man of the match. So yeah, I'm giving my man of the match to Mo Salah. Let me know your man of the match in the chat as well. So yeah, very good. I've read that one already. Alisson was class. He certainly was. Panoff, absolutely, he does deserve man of the match. He does certainly does deserve man of the match. Good evening, Kian. Hope you're well. Whatever Slot said to Trent last week clearly had an effect. He had the freedom in Manchester today. Yeah, he certainly did. Just another very good performance from Liverpool and a very good away day as well. So we now obviously move on to after the international break. So it was at Nottingham Forest, and then it's obviously who was it afterwards? It was after Nottingham Forest, AC Milan in Europe, and then Bournemouth, then Bologna, and then I think it's Aston Villa at home. And then it'll be Leipzig away, and then Crystal Palace 12:30. So yeah, that'll be tricky. That'll be definitely tricky. That as well. But look, it's another fantastic break today. We obviously look ahead now to Nottingham Forest in a couple of weeks' time, and yeah, obviously international break now. I'd like to say there may be some kind of maybe like a Champions League sort of phase prediction. I don't know. I think if I was to do that, it'd probably be maybe live stream. I, I think it's going to be very tricky to sort of work this out. And as Kian says, still think this new Champions League format can absolutely get in the bloody sea. I agree. It may fall flat on its bum. It may fall flat on its arse. But look, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, as I said, we're looking ahead now to the international break, and then it is obviously in Nottingham Forest on the 14th, which I will be at. I will be at Nottingham Forest, Liverpool at Anfield. So I'm really looking forward to that game as well. So yeah, I'll be in Liverpool then. So you might, weather permitting, of course, you might get maybe a wee video outside Anfield or something like that as well. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching as well. I really do appreciate everyone who's watched this evening. Please, as I said, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button as well. And yeah, the Reds are looking very awesome under Arne Slot. Very awesome indeed. But I will see you guys very soon. And as I do say, I will try and get some content out during the international break. There may be a Scotland-Poland preview. I'm going to that on Thursday as well. So I will try. Obviously, if anything breaks, then obviously I will try and get that out to you guys as well. Maybe by a short or a thing as well. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And yeah, Manchester United 0, Liverpool 3. Feels good to be saying those words again. We won at Old Trafford again. And yes, as I said, demolition job. And yes, Mo Salah is definitely Manchester United's owner. Good night.